Hi, this is Mo with the Tech software program. I'm going to give you a brief overview of how the program works. For members, you will receive access to your own software program. You'll have your own folder. Just like a WordPress blog, you'll have a username and a password. Once you log in, you'll come to a help page. The whole program basically operates from a category called lists. Once you click on the tab that says lists, you'll be told that if you don't have a list, you'll have to create your first list, which simply means you're going to name the list and you're going to begin promoting that list by way of web forms, either on blogs, websites, or Facebook pages. I'm going to give you a few examples of what I do a little bit later in this video. But once you have your list created, you'll see on the bottom of each list you have options where you can either send a text message, you can view the subscribers to that list, you can set up an autoresponder, you can edit the list, you can get the HTML form code in order to put the forms on the web pages, blogs, or Facebook pages. And I'm going to show you also one of the other tools that I use to build subscribers. But for now, you'll notice when you view the subscribers, it tells you underneath each one. Now these lists that I've created are just for this purpose of this video. In fact, the YattaText subscriber, I had just set it up and then I registered the admin. But anyways, you'll notice that you'll have registered all of the subscribers, their provider, their number, and their IP address will be registered. Okay, so once you have your list in front of you and you view it, you can view 10 per page, you can view as many as you want. You can have 1 subscriber, 10,000 subscribers. From there you can send a text message to your list by simply clicking on the send a message link under each list. There you type in your message and then you send your message to your list. Whether you have 1 or 10,000, and it doesn't matter, that message will be sent to all of your subscribers. Now, you can also set up an autoresponder with YattaText. I only use the initial setup to send an autoresponder. For example, if you sign up at yattatext.com for the notification list, you will immediately receive a autoresponder message back that says, "Thank you for subscribing to the YattaText VIP list." And I build web pages, I put them on blogs, I put them on Facebook pages. I'm going to show you a few options of just what I'm doing with them. And for example, at this particular Facebook page is called Econo Massage, and with that the little red circle with the white heart in it, when you click it, it takes you to the business page, and the first thing it shows you is the opt-in form for the VIP message list. The customers can fill that out and receive updates and alerts and specials. Okay, this is the HTML code that you will have, that you simply cut and paste it into your HTML editor and you put it up on a web page, like I said, a Facebook page or a blog. There is an unsubscribe code for every list. However, I don't use it. I know that people will simply reply stop. It'll come to my email address and I simply delete that subscriber. Okay, there you have the nuts and bolts of this program is simply setting up HTML form codes on pages, blogs, and Facebook pages. And then we have another little program that I've used with local merchants where I have a business card. I get them printed for about $100 for 5,000 of them. And a lot of the local merchants just love this because they hand out small cards to their customers, which simply says, enter our weekly specials giveaway. The customer will fill in their name, cell phone number, and provider. And then you can go into the list now and you can manually add every one of these to your list. Okay, pretty much I've covered all the program. When you do add a new subscriber, by the way, just remember that it'll register your IP address. If they register from a web form, their IP address is also captured. That's why I find it such a secure program when it comes to spam complaints. In 3 years, I've never received a spam complaint. I've had people opt out by simply replying stop, but no one's ever complained because they've opted into the program. The difference between the programs that are out there is you're seeing it on the screen. You have a vendor platform, you've got an aggregator, you've got carriers. All of these middlemen, they add up to only one thing: higher fees, hypertext charges, all of this, and it simply operates from a computer on one end and it ends up on someone's cell phone. Yet with YattaText, what you're looking at is from your computer direct to the customer's cell phone with no middlemen. That's why we can do this with no per-text charges. The program is incredibly simple to use. If you've got any questions, please just let me know. Thanks for watching.